Hello and welcome to Little Sue. So as you can see in front of you, I have an array of lovely gorgeous charms and I have been busy doing a lot of preparation work for you. So this is my BeeBeeCrafts project number 2. So I'm playing with the charms. So if I just tilt you a wee bit, as you can see, I have all the charm boxes. So that one is mine and that one is mine. The baubles on there are the BeeBeeCraft ones. That is the alphabet charms that I got. I also have this box right here, and this has an assortment of little tiny ones, and this one here is the BeeBeeCraft one, and that's what I've got left in it. So I've used a couple of things and a lot of things are laying out. So just bend you down a wee bit. So this is what I've been up to. This is all the spare charms. So I don't have one project to share yet. I've actually been doing a couple of things with these. So the alphabet charms, I'll start off with this one first because this is actually quite quick and easy. I have been using just a basic paper clip and I've been making altered paperclip charms. So I've got 3 here so far. Now these are for a specific project that I'm making, so I need quite a few of them made up. And these are the initials of the recipients that will be receiving these. So I have been making them. Now literally all I did was I took the paper clip, I took my round nosed pliers, if it'll focus, yeah. Oh. Try to do that the wrong way, that's why. All I did is I put it in, turned it round and joined them together. Oh. See what I mean? Every time I try and film it doesn't quite go how I want it to go. And that's what I do. Now, just bend it that way, just a wee tiny bit, so as that it's not affecting the paper. Oh, I'm going to get the other ones and do that. So what I'm going to do is do that and then just slightly bend it so that it's pointing forward a wee tiny bit. And I've got these tiny little jump rings. So these are the smallest jump rings I've got. I figured the smallest ones were better than the biggest ones. Just because it will be going on paper. I've got an S. I'm just going to put the S on and then holding the paperclip up. Oh, see what I mean? This really does not want to work when I'm filming. So and then I'm just going to join those two up. And that is that. That is basically that one done. And put them on here and show you. That's that. So that is my first project, and that is just a wee quick simple one using a basic paper clip and the alphabet charms. The next one, now I'll zoom you right in because I'm going to show you this charm bracelet that I'm making. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so this is a charm bracelet that I'm making for Sarah. So when Sarah seen the cat, she wanted to go through all the little beads, and I said, right, fine. She pulled out all the charms and was like, oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. I like that one. Mummy, look at the snowman. So she got really, really excited about this. So I thought what I would do is I'd make her an actual charm bracelet with the charm bracelet kit. So that is this. And I haven't attached any of the beads yet because I'm not entirely sure if I'm leaving them like this or if I'm changing them over and like rearranging it. But I made up a lot of these. Now that is the head pins out the charm kit, and I used this assortment of beads here that I picked up in the pound shop, and that is all the colours there that you get with it. I absolutely love these colours. They're actually not as dark as what they are coming up on the camera, because this one is a very, very pale green. That's a really light pink, and that's a really like a sort of lavender lilac-y colour. But even though it's showing up as those two look different, when you actually put them together on a head pin, they look exactly the same, and I couldn't tell the difference. And then you've got your creams, your whites, blues, peaches. Don't know what colour that is, but I absolutely love these beads. So I've actually used them as well as the beads out of the BeeBeeCraft kit. So that's them all here. And this is sort of what I've got so far. So I've not put it together because obviously I'm not sure how I'm going to put it together. Well, because I'm thinking I actually want to turn this into an advent calendar for her. So putting all these little jump rings on to the charms themselves, and then putting them in a little box for her advent. But I think I've only got 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so I've only got 20. So I don't know what to do with the days, the other 4 days, whether to just add those wee set of beads in or just leave it as the 20 for her. But I made up this one. Now I used an eye pin for this one. I put one of the BB charms, one of the beads on the eye pin, a jump ring, and then I've used the letter for Sarah to go on the charm bracelet for her. So that is what I'm planning. That's the only charm bracelet I am planning on making. The next thing I'm going to show you, I'm actually going to make with yous. So I will zoom yous back out and be back in a second. Okay, so this is the little thing I'm going to be doing with yous. Now this is what I like making with any type of jewellery thing. And this is just a little dangle charm. So this is for someone, which is why her initials there. and I've used the little snowman charm from the BeeBeeCraft's kit. So there was 2 of them. I've used the beads, but I wanted to decorate this one up a wee bit more because this is the bottom of it. So what I've done is I've got bead caps. I think that's what they are. Oh. So I've got little bead caps. I put one at the bottom and one at the top. And then I've got these tiny, tiny little spacer beads. And I thought I really, really liked how that turned out. So that is the bottom. And then I just attached the L onto the jump ring here. So I've made up a couple of little charms to go on it. I've also got 2 bells. So I wanted this one to be more blue and white because I like those colours. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and opened up all of these. I think I've opened them all up, but we'll find out in a minute. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one up, pick up my little charm, and I'm just going to loop these all on here. So I wanted them every second one. So not starting off with the bottom one because the bottom one has a jump ring on it, but starting from the second. So this is a chain. So I've got a jump ring on the bottom of the chain, and then I'm actually putting this onto the second one. And then I'll have a look to see if it sits too low down. So I'm going to move it up one more. So it sits just above it. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to close this up. Now, when you are opening and closing jump rings, you want to do it twisty ways. So never ever pull them apart because that actually weakens the jump ring if you pull it apart. So that's the jump ring closed. So if you were to pull it apart, it would weaken it quite badly and could actually potentially snap it. So next one, I'm wanting this blue one. And then I'm going to go up 2. Oh. So that would sit down right, it'd be fine. So that's 1, 2. I'm going to put it on this side of it to make sure it's sort of on an opposite side. Close this up. And I'm wanting a white one now. So I'm going to use this white one. So this is a wee bit fiddly and can sometimes be a wee bit tricky. So 1, 2, and I'm going to put it on this side because that one's on that side. So that is how, oh, if I can turn it around, that's how that is looking. So that should be on that side. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to take the L off and move the L to this side, because this blue bead's actually covering it a wee bit. But I'm going to go and I'm going to work my way up the chain as well until I get to the top of here, and then I'll come back and tell you what exactly I have this jump ring on for. So I will be back in a second. Okay, so that's the charms all on this charm. Now I've got a lobster clasp at the top here, and this was out the BeeBeeCraft kit, and so was this Christmas tree. So I thought he added a really nice touch at the top here. So what do I do with them? This is what a lot of people know as a pocket letter, and the reason why I've got the quite a big jump ring up the top here is so that I can add this lobster clasp to the big jump ring. And there is my dangle charm. So if I just bring it round this way, then you can see it better. Like that. So this is what I like to make, is charms to go down the sides of my pocket letters. And as you can hear, I have some bells on it here. Now these came out the BeeBeeCraft kit. So this is what I do with my beads and my charms, is I love making these. And I actually haven't made one for a wee while yet, so this was a fun idea. Another thing you could do with this charm here is add it onto the side of a planner if you wanted to. Because of the wee lobster clasp, it comes on and off really easily. Now, I've ordered quite a few lobster clasps, but every time I order them, I seem to end up with really tiny ones. And I'm still trying to order the bigger ones so that I can just hook the whole lobster clasp onto the pocket letter instead of doing my little ring sort of thing. But that's my 3 project shares, and the charm bracelet right there. So I just move that up a wee bit, his name out the way, and bring that right. I'm just trying to hide all these other little charms out of view so that you can see my makes. So that is my 3 projects using the BeeBeeCrafts charm bracelet kit and the alphabets. This is what I have made with them, and I really hope you like what I have made. I will link BeeBeeCraft's homepage down in the description box, as well as the items that I've used. So I'll link the charms and the charm bracelet kit for yous, for if you want to go over and have a wee browse. They do have other kits. It's not just that one. They have loads of different ones to make different charms and that. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like my makes, and thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.